8 years ago, our daughter was stillborn. We never heard her cry, never held her alive. But last night in my dream, she came to me as an 8-year-old girl, climbed into my arms, and called me Daddy for the very first time. This is the story I've never told anyone. Not fully. Not like this. Because some pain is too deep for words, until something breaks it open. And last night, something did. On True Dream Tales, we share the dreams that visit when we need them most. The ones that heal wounds we thought would bleed forever. This one is the deepest wound I carry. If you've ever lost a child before they took a breath, if you wonder what they'd look like, sound like, feel like in your arms, if you've carried that silent grief for years, this is for you. Because last night, our daughter Ava came to me, alive, 8 years old, perfect, and she had so much to say. Her story starts in 2017. My wife Emily and I had been married for 5 years. We'd built a good life. Steady jobs, a small house with backyard, dreams of filling it with kids' laughter. We'd tried for 2 years. Miscarriages, tests, heartbreak after heartbreak. But we kept hoping. Then the positive test. That little pink line. We cried in each other's arms. Called it our miracle. We named her early, Ava Grace. Ava because it meant life. Grace because we felt undeserving of the gift. The pregnancy was textbook at first. Morning sickness. Cravings for pickles and ice cream. Emily glowing. Me talking to her belly every night. Reading books, playing soft music. At the 20-week scan, perfect. A girl, strong heartbeat. Kicking like she was already dancing. We planned everything. Nursery in soft pinks and grays. Tiny clothes folded in drawers. A crib I assembled myself, hands shaking with excitement. Family baby shower. Grandparents-to-be tearing up over tiny booties. Friends bringing books and toys. We counted days. Talked about her first steps, first words, first day of school. I'd whisper to Emily's belly, Daddy can't wait to meet you, little one. But at 38 weeks, everything changed. Emily woke up one morning saying the baby hadn't moved much. We went to the hospital just to check. The nurse couldn't find a heartbeat. More nurses. Ultrasound. Silence. The doctor's words. I'm sorry. There's no heartbeat. Just like that. Cord accident, they said later. Rare. Unpreventable. Emily's scream. I'll hear it forever. They induced labor. She had to deliver our dead daughter. I held Emily's hand through every contraction, told her she was strong. But inside, I was shattering. Ava was born silent, beautiful, tiny, perfect fingers and toes. My nose, Emily's lips. We held her, bathed her, dressed her in the outfit we'd picked for coming home. Took photos, footprints, handprints. Then we said goodbye. The funeral was small, a tiny white casket, pink roses. We buried her under a young oak tree, and life kept moving. But we didn't. The grief was different for each of us. Emily threw herself into work, avoided the nursery. We turned it into a guest room, but the boxes of baby things stayed in the attic. I drank too much for a while, ran miles until my legs gave out, talked to Ava's grave every week. We went to support groups. Saw counselors. Tried to have another child. 2 more miscarriages. Friends stopped mentioning her. Like saying her name would break us. But it was forgetting that hurt more. Anniversaries were brutal. Her due date. The day she was born. The day we buried her. I'd sit in the dark, holding the tiny hat she wore in the hospital, wondering, what would her laugh sound like? Would she have Emily's curls? My stubbornness? Would she like books? Music? Would she call me Daddy with that toddler lisp? 8 years passed. We healed somewhat, built a life around the hole, traveled, got a dog, supported other lost parents quietly, but the ache never left. Some nights I'd dream of a little girl running through fields, but I'd wake before I saw her face. Until last night, I'd had a hard day. Ava's would-be 8th birthday had been last month. I visited her grave alone. Left daisies. I always imagined she loved daisies. Came home exhausted. Fell asleep with one of her tiny blankets under my pillow, the one from the hospital. And the dream began. I found myself in a meadow. Endless green grass, swaying in warm breeze. Wildflowers everywhere, daisies especially. A bright blue sky. Butterflies dancing. In the distance, a tree swing hanging from an old oak. I heard laughter. A child's laughter, pure, joyful, uninhibited. I turned. There she was, running toward me. 8 years old. Ava, long wavy hair, Emily's curls. My blue eyes, freckles across her nose. Wearing a white sundress with daisy prints. Barefoot, smiling like sunshine. She was perfect. She ran straight into my arms. I caught her, lifted her up, held her, for the first time. She was warm, solid, giggling. She wrapped her arms around my neck, legs around my waist, and said, "Daddy." Clear, sweet, full of love. I fell to my knees in the grass, holding her, sobbing. My girl, Ava, my baby girl. She pulled back, cupped my wet face with tiny hands. "Don't cry, Daddy. I'm here now." Her voice like bells. We sat in the grass. She climbed into my lap, exactly how I'd imagined a million times. I stroked her hair, felt her weight, breathed her in baby shampoo and fresh air. She told me things. "I've always been with you. I watch you visit my tree. I feel your kisses on the stone. I hear you talk to me." I asked, "Are you happy?" She nodded vigorously. "So happy. No pain. Just love. I play. I learn. I grow. I've been waiting to be big enough to talk to you like this." We played. She showed me her world. Fields that went forever. Other children laughing the distance. Animals that talked. She picked daisies, made a crown, put it on my head, laughed when I wore it. We swung on the tree swing. I pushed her higher and higher. She squealed with delight. We lay in the grass, watched clouds. She pointed out shapes, unicorns, hearts, our family. She knew everything. About Mommy's new job. About our dog Max. About the hard days when we cried. I send you signs. The butterflies. The rainbows after storms. The songs on the radio that make you think of me. I apologized. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm sorry you didn't get to live here. She shook her head. "No sorry, Daddy. My time that was short, but perfect. You and Mommy gave me so much love before I even arrived. I felt it all. I chose you. I'll choose you again. One day, I'll come back. Different body. Same soul. But for now, I'm whole. Tell Mommy I love her curls. Tell her I feel her hugs at my tree. Tell her to stop blaming herself. We're all okay." She grew serious, held my face again. "Daddy, thank you for carrying me, for never forgetting, for loving me even when it hurt. I'm proud of you, of how you help other sad parents, of how you love Mommy through the hard. Lie big for me. Laugh loud. Dance in the kitchen, because I'm dancing here. And when you feel joy, that's me dancing with you. We talk for hours or days. Time didn't matter. She sang me a song, one she made up about stars and daddies. Showed me drawings she'd done, our family with her in it. Told me her favorite color is yellow, that she loves ice cream with sprinkles, that she can't wait to be my daughter again. Then the light softened. She stood, took my hands, pulled me up. One last hug. Tight, long, perfect. I have to go now, but I'm never far. Feel me in your heart. That flutter, that's my kick. I love you, Daddy. To the stars and all the universes beyond. I begged her to stay. She kissed my cheek. Close your eyes. I did. Felt her little hand in mine fade. I woke up, sobbing uncontrollably, but smiling through tears. The room felt full. Emily woke beside me. I told her everything. We held each other, cried, laughed, healed a little more. That day we went to Ava's tree, sat there for hours, talked to her out loud, felt the breeze, saw butterflies, a perfect rainbow after a quick shower. And we knew she's okay. More than okay. She's waiting, growing, loving us fiercely. The grief is still there, but now it's mixed with joy, with certainty, with hope. Ava taught me that stillborn doesn't mean still loved. That short lives can have eternal impact. That love crosses every boundary. If you've lost a baby, know this. They lived. They felt your love. They're whole. They're yours forever. They send signs. They visit when you need them most. And one day, you'll hold them. For real. No dream. Just forever. If you've lost a child, stillborn, miscarriage, anyway, please share below their name, your love, because saying their names keeps them alive. Resources for pregnancy and infant loss are in the description. You are not alone. Thank you for letting me share Ava Grace. She wants you to know you're amazing parents. And Ava, if you're listening, Daddy felt you, finally held you. I love you to the stars and all the universes beyond. Wait for us, baby girl. We're coming.